All right, so we know there's some pretty good strength in NQ right now, as demonstrated by this 1 minute chart. What I'm looking for is some retest of what is the pre-market high. So I'd like a break above, something like this, almost like a break above, and then a retest, and watch for an area to get long right through here. So that's kind of the main watch on NQ currently. Price has already tested and held the key downside 250 level of interest, which is a mid-range reference point. And so you can see we're trading within that near-term range here. That's kind of what I'm going to be looking at here momentarily. See if we could find an entry. So that would pretty much look like a break above 300 that then ideally gives a retest. I'm not going to trade the breakout. I really need to see a break above that then gives a retest. Otherwise, I have no trade. So let's see how that kind of pans out. I'll be looking at this 5 minute RTH chart here. You can see one issue is that we do have the prior day volume point of control right above us, which can act as an area of resistance or support depending on where price is coming from. You can see yesterday it held as support. So let's see if we get that break above. If not, I may be interested in a retest of this 250 area that holds, which as of right now looks a little more likely. Okay, let's see if this gives a higher low, and that could actually be interesting. See if we get that higher low to build out right here. As of right now, still cash. Staying patient. Let's see. Build, build, build. Let's see. Okay, you got a little bit of a hammer there. Potential higher low. Still very early in the session, right? As far as location, not great, but we do know that 250 already held. So let's kind of see what happens here. Okay, pushing back into those highs. Looks pretty good. Let's see if price actually makes a fresh session high here up and through that 300 area or not. So far it looks good. Buyers are definitely stepping in following that initial test at 250. I do like the action. Here's your near term. It's kind of that 50. We do have data at 10 a.m. as well. So here's opening 5 minute bar. Fully closed, price coming into that fresh session high. Again, like I said, ideal scenario is a move up through 300, up through that prior day volume point of control. Looks like a fresh session high right there. Yeah, by a tick or so. So that is definitely a scalpable opportunity when you see those higher lows develop. Here's kind of how I went about it. You could see I still have a partial position on. We want to see how price continues to trade up and through those highs. I'd like to take a little more off at 300 if I can. Already got out of a partial. Let's see. There we go. Took a little more off. Now let's see if we can defend. See if price can defend that 300 area. Back to that 1 minute chart. Looking good, looking good. I think at this point I'm plus 25, so I'll go ahead and put the trail in profit. Just want to protect a little bit of downside here. Still pushing. Let's get some fresh highs. Oh, I may hit that trail there. My trail sitting right around 286 because my original entry was 285. Partial just got trailed. Rest got trailed. So that's how it goes. So that's kind of a recap of quick way to be scalping that opening action, right? Here's the executions on it. You could see I ended up taking that entry right near here, right? Wait for those buyers to step in. You have that higher low, takes them off into the session highs. Of course, the stop on this would be down through the low right through here. And it looks like maybe I got trailed out just a bit too early as price continues to press the highs here, but that's the trade. That's how it goes sometimes. I don't like to give it a wide leash when price is testing a known area of resistance, being that prior day volume point of control, which again, take a look, coming right in there. So that's the trade. That's kind of a quick scalp you can get. Oh, that was only about 15 points. So 15 points in NQ, obviously looking for more, looking for that push up into this structured area. But again, trading near the open, you don't want to give it too wide of a leash. So that's a quick scalp recap. Not a lot of juice in that trade. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. All right, so I'm back. Let's see if this actual higher low, another higher low, continues to develop right near 300 here, kind of the mirroring that same idea I took before that I was just talking about. So this could definitely be notable. Structure builds out ahead of 10 a.m. A little bit of consolidation. It's a tight but tradable range depending on what time frame you're looking at. So ideally what's going to happen here is price is going to push up into those session highs. There it goes. Can it make a new high here up and through that prior day volume point of control? It's kind of the ideal situation that we want to see. Again, prior day volume point of control right there, right? As of right now, acting as resistance. Let's take a look over at ES. ES is pushing into the prior day high, looks much better. So that's encouraging. NQ, okay, fresh session high. It's looking good. Let's see, can we get some sustained highs here? I'd like to see, like I said, prior day structure point up into 330 area would be an ideal scenario. As far as that next actual scalp opportunity, here's how I went about hitting it. Oh, let me see if I could bring that chart back. Actually, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So there we go. You can see my second execution there. Took the long with the next higher low. Again, stop is going to be below that local structure right through there. Pretty straightforward. You could see I'm taking more of the trade off currently. Pretty good. Switch back to the analysis chart. Coming into that area I wanted to see. So pretty nice. Take more off at 330 if we can get there. But as of right now, the trail is going to most likely be right through here. I'll show you on the 1 minute chart. Just kind of right through here, like right below 295 area. I want to keep some of those profits locked in, but still give this trade enough room to breathe. So we'll see. I added another, that was from 90, my entry. So we added another 25 points there. It's about plus 40 on the session if this trade gets trailed, which it's about to. Yep, trailed out right there. So about plus 40 on the session currently via two scalps that you can see right there. There's the execution chart for you. That's how I use higher time frame analysis and then intraday structure. Kind of put some points on the board. Start the day in the green while the structure continues to develop. Now, as far as quality of trades, these trades are not A+, right? There's no level of interest involved. What I'm leaning on is the fact that price actually already retested that 250 area, and at the time that was the current session volume point of control, which is significant. If we take a look at today's session only, what you'll see right down here is that volume point of control was at the time tad lower, like right through there. So price is off the open, testing that session volume point of control, testing that 250 area. We know buyers are stepping in, so then I look for that intraday structure to kind of develop. And the big picture idea here was that there is a near-term range. I'm expecting price to test the upper edge of the near-term range before any real selling activity is seen. Now, it could be wrong as price is retesting the session lows, but I'm already out of my 2 scalps, right? That's why active management for me is the name of the game. So got some good profits on the board already. Let's see how the day continues to develop.